What if I told you that one of the most famous monuments in the world might not be a temple, not a tomb, not even a calendar, but a machine? A machine built 5,000 years ago with such precision that modern engineers are still scratching their heads. Welcome to Stonehenge, the prehistoric riddle that refuses to be solved today. We revive its story. Stonehenge lies in Salisbury Plain, England, a circle of giant standing stones, some weighing 25 to 40 tons, arranged in perfect alignments with the sun, built in stages between 3000 and 1500 BCE. Stonehenge is older than the pyramids of Egypt, the Great Wall of China, most civilizations we study in school, and yet we still don't know who built it or why. Archaeologists agree that the structure required enormous planning, engineering, and manpower. Some stones came from quarries 240 kilometers away in Wales, transported without wheels, cranes, or metal tools. Stonehenge is not a ruin created by time. It is a puzzle created on purpose. The builders belonged to a sophisticated Neolithic culture. They farmed, built homes, crafted pottery, and conducted religious rituals. But Stonehenge shows something more: advanced astronomy, engineering, and geometry. The layout aligns with the summer solstice sunrise, the winter solstice sunset, lunar cycles, seasonal markers. Someone, long before telescopes or written math, understood the sky intimately. Whoever designed Stonehenge wasn't guessing. They were measuring. Theories: a temple, a graveyard, a clock. Stonehenge as a temple of the sun. The oldest theory: Stonehenge was a sacred place for worshiping the sun. Because of the solstice alignment, some think it was a temple where people gathered to honor nature's cycles. Stonehenge is a massive cemetery. Excavations uncovered hundreds of human remains nearby. Some belonged to high-status individuals, priests, leaders, important figures. This suggests Stonehenge may have been a burial site, a place for ancestral rituals, a memorial for the elite. Stonehenge as a healing center. Many skeletons found belonged to people with injuries or diseases. Some came from far distances: Ireland, continental Europe. Maybe Stonehenge was the hospital of the ancient world. Stonehenge as an astronomical observatory. This theory has the strongest evidence the stones capture: equinoxes, solstices, moon cycles, eclipses. Imagine this: Stonehenge might have been a giant prehistoric computer tracking the heavens. The ancient machine theory. Now we enter the realm of mystery. What if Stonehenge wasn't just symbolic, but functional? Here are the most intriguing machine theories. A solar-lunar calculator. Gerald Hawkins, an astronomer, analyzed Stonehenge in the 1960s using an early computer. His conclusion: Stonehenge could predict lunar cycles, eclipses, seasonal changes, solar movements, a functioning calendar machine made of stone. If correct, Stonehenge was the world's first astronomical computer, thousands of years before Babylonian astrology. An ancient acoustic machine. Some researchers tested the inner circle of stones and discovered something shocking. The acoustics amplify and distort sound. Stonehenge may have functioned like a giant resonating chamber, amplifying chants, drums, or voices. Imagine ancient ceremonies with sound vibrations echoing off 40-ton stones. A geomagnetic energy device. Another fringe theory, but interesting. Some claim Stonehenge was placed on powerful geomagnetic lines. They believe the stones focused Earth's natural energies like a generator. Not proven, but the placement is undeniably intentional. A healing frequency machine experiments show that certain stone types used in Stonehenge produce measurable vibrational frequencies when struck. Could the builders have used sound and vibration for healing rituals? Again, we don't know, but the idea refuses to die. The impossible engineering. Here's what makes Stonehenge so mysterious: transport. How did they move 40-ton stones without wheels? One theory: wooden sledges pulled over lubricated tracks. Another, rolling logs. A third, dragging across frozen ground. None fully explain the distance or precision. Construction. The stones are carved with mortise and tenon joints, like modern carpentry, but with stone, before metal tools. Alignment. The solstice line is so precise that thousands of people still gather every year to watch the sun rise through the stones. No mistakes, no coincidences. Stonehenge is engineered to perfection. Why it still matters. Stonehenge is more than a monument. It is a message from people who understood the sky, the earth, the cycles of life, the power of community, the importance of memory. They left us a machine we cannot fully read, a calendar we cannot fully decode, a story we cannot fully recover. But we keep trying. Stonehenge stands as a silent reminder that ancient people were not primitive. They were brilliant. So the question remains, is Stonehenge a temple, a graveyard, a giant musical instrument, a cosmic computer, or perhaps all of them at once? This is Stonehenge, revived. Want to see more historical legends reborn with modern AI? Subscribe and join us as we bring the past back to life. Who should we revive next? Let us know in the comments.